So, greetings from Murcia in rural Spain. So, what we can see there is the Hondon Valley. So, for those of you that are familiar with our website and our area, that is the Hondon Valley. And we are just across the border. So, Hondon Valley is in Valencia, Alicante, Valencia, and we are now in Murcia. And we are in an area called Macisvenda. And the village is, if I can zoom in, the village is there. So 5 minutes away from the village, and then we have the wooded, rolling hills with all the forests on, and we have the source of the Rio Chicamo. So in that little bright area there in the middle of the screen, you can walk there, and it's a little bit like the Grand Canyon, the less than Grand Canyon, should we call it? But we're here to look at a property, not listen to me waffle on. So we are looking at a modern property today. So this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom detached property on a plot of about 12,000 square metres. You can see the entrance gate at the end of the driveway. And this plot comes with the almond grove behind us here, and you can see solar panels. There's 20 solar panels there, and there's 20 solar panels on the roof of the house, so 40 solar panels, remember that. We have the level behind us, we have this level, and we have the level below. I don't know if you can just see, there's a wire fence there. It's difficult to see, I certainly can't. And then we have the swimming pool. And this is a 12.5 metre by 4 metre swimming pool. Very unusual size, but they like to swim lengths. And the water's down a little bit at the moment because it's a holiday home, and they're not here, so they haven't put any water in. And then of course you've got the mountain backdrop behind you where you've got eagles. It's absolutely glorious. Very, very private. Absolutely glorious. South is there. So the sun is on the house and the pool all day. We have some nice steps going down, and then we've got a little bench here. I always call that the gin and tonic seat. That's where you sit, having a gin and tonic, watching the sunset. And then in the summer, the sun will set. The sun in the summer will set here, and in the winter, it will set over here. So there we go. This is what's called a bioclimactica. This is a shade to give you some much needed shade, so you can sit out and escape the sun in the summer. You've got, as I mentioned before, you've got almond trees. Then you've got these very old olive trees here, and I don't know if you can see the olives on them. And then you've got fig trees. I think I've counted 3 or 4 fig trees. And these are all looked after by a farmer, so you don't need to become a farmer when you live here. You can buy yourself a tractor, many people do, but you don't need to. And then this is your view. Absolutely glorious. And then you go, the view, these are the mountains here behind Murcia. So the city of Murcia is in front of those. That's the Sierra Espuma. Okay, enough of that. Shall we go and have a look inside? So, in we go. First things first, kitchen. Dining, living room. So this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. So let's get to the far end, and the house will be sold majority furnished. Interesting here, we have a bank of windows on this side, morning sun here, and then we have a nice bank of windows here, and these are really for giving you light. Rather than having a wall there, you've just got, and also there's a terrace out here so that you can have a table and chairs out here as well. But this is a really big family room, and whoever is in the kitchen doing the cooking, you've got the island for people to sit, you've got the dining table if there are people sat watching TV, which you shouldn't when you live in Spain. You should be out enjoying yourself, but everybody has space. And while we're at this end of the house, so this is the guest apartment. So it is attached to the house. You have a locking door here, so you can lock it and keep it separate. And then it can have a locking door here. So you can use this as a separate apartment. If you're not here and you want somebody to come and stay, or somebody wants to come and stay, you can give them this. It's a huge room. That's a double bed. never been used. Still got the plastic on it. And then ensuite, shower, loo, vanity. Look at that for a view. Fantastic. Okay, so guest accommodation done. Living room, dual aspect windows, dining room, entrance hallway, and the kitchen. A huge island here, lots of storage. They've got electric hob, you've got the extractor, you've got the oven, and then you've got all of the units, and then a separate, with a nice doorway here, separate utility space. And they have an electric hot water boiler, 80 litre electric hot water boiler. Also, they have a gas hot water boiler. They've got the washing machine in here, and they've got the solar inverter. So you've got a 10 kilowatt inverter, and then they've got 10 kilowatts of batteries, and then the view to the back of the house. Beautiful old olive trees again there. Views back down to the Hondon Valley. So there we go. Kitchen, full length of the property. So that's one wing done. And now the accommodation wing of the house. So first off, we have the guest bathroom. So with a nice big walk-in shower. The house has hot and cold ducted air conditioning. Bedroom number, so we had one over there, this is bedroom number 2. They're going to fit a sofa. I think you'd have wardrobes there normally, although you could fit wardrobes here. And then again, nice views, olive trees. They're brave with the colours in this house. Bedroom number 3. And again, barely used, double doors. Straight onto the swimming pool terrace. And finally, and then we've got the ducted, you can see the ducted air conditioning here. Finally, we have the master bedroom. Now, fitted wardrobes, they've got lots of wardrobes in here. Although they've got the ducted air conditioning, believe it or not, this 4-bedroom house, only 2 people use it. So what they've done is they've fitted an air conditioning unit here, so that they can just put the aircon on just to run this room and keep this room cool in the summer without having to put the whole house on. So we have a huge room here. There's your view. Wake up in the morning to the pool. And then we have bathroom, again with walk-in shower. And if you're lucky, you wake up in the morning and your partner will be making you a nice cup of coffee that you can come and sit and enjoy your coffee, looking out over the Murcian countryside. Now, the price was on the screen at the start and people never remember. So it's €419,000. €419,000. We have a 12,000 square metre plot. In Murcia, you need 5,000 square metres to build a property, and we have 12,000 here. So huge, huge plot. So you're protected about anybody else building around you. And it is stunning, absolutely stunning. So there you go. Enjoy. If you've got any questions, my contact details, well, ask a question on here, but my contact details are on the in the description. 419,000, reference number is A229. Macisvenda, Murcia. So the next one. Adios.